Hello everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nicole, aka Crystal Butterfly, and I did some writing this morning and I was super excited because Spirit helped me write this. It was actually really good, so I'm going to read this to you real quick. This is a little insert about my book that I'm writing, and I'm pretty excited to share this. So today's discussion is going to be on some perspective on how we view things and using our intuition and holding our vibration high. And so I'm going to talk about what I wrote here, and then we'll kind of go into a little bit more, not much, but just a short little blurb today. So anyway, this one is about, all of that, how exciting. So today I wrote, intuition, what is it and how do we use it? Most of the time we have a gut feeling about something, but we don't listen. We either choose to ignore it, or worse, we ask somebody else's opinion. If the other person isn't there for your higher good, their advice is not solicited and usually a hindrance. No one knows you better than you do, okay? No one knows your inside and your deepest desires and fears like you do. Now, depending on how we use our intuition is how we trust. If your trust has been broken in the past, like most of us has, then we tend to distrust our intuition. That is when doubt and fear creep in. The past cycles and hurt come into play. What has happened in the past slowly creeps back in, and we jump on that hamster wheel of past repeating cycles. Even given the opportunity to learn to trust again, we normally go into self-sabotage mode, setting ourselves up for failure once again and over again, hence the repeating cycle of the same over and over. So how do we get out of this destructive pattern? That's a hard one. First, we need to step back. We need to go within ourselves. And we need to change our own perspective. Now, perspective is everything. You can take two people. They're walking down the street. One looks down and sees a shiny new penny. That one thinks to themselves, whew, it's my lucky day. It's a lucky penny. Reaches down to get it, and the other person in horrible disbelief says, oh, don't touch it. That's bad luck. So how can just a simple penny found on the street get two such opposing energies? A person's belief system, when in reality that penny is neither good nor bad, but it is whatever our energy is put towards that penny is what it is. So say that person grabs the penny, sticks it in their pocket, and says, oh, that's just nonsense. But they heard their friend talking and said it was bad luck. So their energy stuck with them then subconsciously because they weren't confident enough to carry their own vibration completely. Then later that day, they experienced something that was bad luck. Then they go straight to that penny and throw it away and deem that bad luck penny, and picking up bad pennies forever bad luck. What just happened here? Now, because that person can't hold their frequency strong enough, it dips down. Then their frequency emits a lower vibration, which instantly goes to work to bring situations to them of that lower vibrational frequency. Easy enough, isn't it? You can talk about it all day long, but holding it is one of the things. But if you hold strong to your beliefs and you don't let others affect your vibration, then 5 minutes later you look down and see a $50 bill on the ground, and you get excited and you grab it and say, see, I told you this was lucky penny, and lunch is on me. Now, what just happened here? You've held your frequency up long enough to bring more amazing things into your life, and subconsciously affected the other person's frequency and belief system to think, dang, maybe they are right. Then their frequency jumps up to match yours, and you both have an amazing time and a wonderful lunch. Subconsciously, you just changed that person's life without even knowing it. Now this is how powerful your mind is. You have the ability to influence people just by your actions and belief systems. Plus, if your belief system comes from a good place of unconditional love, trust, faith, and hope, you have the positive effect. You can positively affect those in contact with you. And, believe it or not, you also affect everyone on the planet as a collective, at the collective level. Your thoughts are so powerful that when you think a thought, it is emitted out like a radio wave. That radio wave is rippled out to the universe and felt subconsciously by the collective. That's pretty big if you think about it. So, if you live in an area that everyone is always negative and nasty, it's hard to raise your vibration up to be where you need to be because of all the negative energies surrounding you. That's why I personally moved and decided to move 1,800 miles away from everything that I knew. Okay? When I moved to an area where 98% of the people were positive, that's where I moved to. And happy, I secluded myself to do my own inner work. I was able to break through the plateaus of my vibrational frequency, going up and down constantly. Then, once I'm in strong enough to hold my vibration in the darkness and being around negative people, I can start influencing others in a positive way. Fill up your own cup before you attempt to fill up anybody else's. Very, very important. Otherwise, you're depleting yourself even more and defeating the purpose, which results in a hollow victory, which I had many of those, and I'm sure we all have. Then you can take your story of transformation to help others transform as well. Then, one by one, we each can be a part of raising the vibration of this planet to a higher consciousness. Overcoming your own demons is the first way to remove the veil and take back your power. Then you will attract people, places, and things that just make you more confident, loving, excited, and content. Everyone is talking about this 5D earth, the new earth, revelations in the Bible, heaven on earth, and judgment day. Well, I'm happy to announce this is all true, and we are in the middle of judgment day right now, and revelations. And what does that mean? Truly, what does that mean? It doesn't mean what most of us think. You know, it means it's not hellfire and damnation. It's about our own personal judgment, looking at ourselves with a different perception, taking ourselves and observing at a different standpoint, going within to find the answers and truth, clearing out lifetime after lifetime of karma, healing deep, deep emotional blocks from that could actually come from hundreds of lifetimes that we've been dragging around every lifetime. Like a big old full luggage bag so heavy that we can barely pull it along. It's about taking a good look at ourselves and figuring out karmic cycles that we keep repeating. Get off that karmic wheel, dump that suitcase, because really it isn't even yours anyway. Pushing over that wheel, watching the garbage man come and take it away forever, shifting your perspective and choosing your own new unfamiliar path and changing your stars. Wow, that was actually really good. I love that. That was awesome. Taking your power back. Being your boss. Bossing up and changing your life. And how it's done is taking the time for self-care and learning about yourself and not listening to other people and other people's judgments about you, because nobody knows you but you do. Most of us hide behind a mask and don't let anybody in to know the real you because they're so scared of being judged, which comes from childhood, a lot of childhood trauma. You know, even if you don't think you were traumatized, a lot of us, depending on how we were raised with friends and family and how we were in school and everything, we've all suffered childhood trauma to one point or another. So going within and healing that at a deep emotional level and realizing that isn't even our baggage that we're carrying around, that's other people's baggage. And why are we carrying around other people's baggage? I mean, if you think about it, all those negative thoughts in your head aren't your thoughts. Those aren't pure love from God. No, those are other people's thoughts, other people's judgments that you've been lugging around and carrying until your back's almost broke and you're tired and you're hollow and you're not happy. So go within and do your own work and drop that luggage like a hot potato. Just get rid of it. It's like, that's not mine. What is that doing here? Leave it in the baggage claim. Hello. Baggage claim can take it. Somebody else can have that because I don't want it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy that. Boss up, be your own boss, and take control of your life and change your life today. All right? Have a great day. Bye, guys.